All right, so for book 1, lines 148 through 156, you effectively have an extended simile. This is a pretty common device in Homer. Virgil uses it a little bit more sparingly, but take that as you will. So note that the simile begins with this note veluti, and then the comparison drawn is all the way down here with seek. All right. So note carefully that you have aqualuti just as cum saepe coorta est seditio, when a seditio coorta est magno in populo. Notice that you have the preposition here in between the two words that it is supposed to modify. And then you have que here linking in syntax this entire phrase. So remember that would be equivalent to an et right there. And the ignobile vobis saevit animis. This here is an ablative of respect, okay, or characteristic, the mode in which they saevit, right? Yamque, and again, remember you just have your conjunction here. And now faces et saxa volant, all right? That should be straightforward enough. And then you have furor arma ministra. This is effectively, you can put this in parentheses here. This is just epexegetical for this line here. It explains further why it is that they have these weapons here, the torches and the rocks. Then this is the toughest sentence in this particular bunch of lines. Your main verb here for the clause is conspexere, which you'll note is the shortened form of conspexerunt. And then the word order might give you trouble, especially if you've forgotten that a form of aliquis, if it comes after C, even if it's divorced from it a little bit by some other words, will nevertheless be shortened from aliquis and the corresponding forms to simply quis, or in this case quem. All right, so the ali drops off after C. All right, so C forte, if by chance conspexere, right, a virum, right, quem here is going to logically precede virum. So note over here, I've given this to you. C forte aliquem virum gravem pietate et meritis conspexere, right? If by chance they have seen aliquem virum, and then he's described as being gravem pietate et meritis. This is the result of the condition outlined in C. Right? So if they, by chance, see, they silent, and then another part of the result is adstant. And the adstant, and again, here you have some sort of ablative of respect. Then you get the ille referring to the virum up here, right? So ille, he regit dictis animos. Here your ablative is one of means or instrument, and then et pectora mocet. I think that should be straightforward enough for you guys. So note that this is the elaborate simile where there's a mob and a man who's very grave and respected for his piety comes in and calms the clamors of the mob. The comparison then is seek, thus did the cunctus pelagi cecedit fragor. Here, note that cunctus fragor is your subject. Here, fragor, it might look like it might have been a neuter noun, but it's actually masculine here. And then you have here the important part, postquam, after the genitor prospiciens, looking out over the aequora, caeloquin vectus aperto. Remember the caelo here is described as aperto in large part because Neptune had dispelled the clouds, right? And then note right here you have prospiciens as a present active participle, and then in vectus here it looks passive. Veho and vehor are quite often used almost interchangeably as active and passive forms. It's not that it's deponent or even semi-deponent, it's just that here vectus, having been carried, effectively has an active sense of having driven. So you can translate it either way. He flectit equos. Here You don't want to say he bends his horses in the same sense that you mean, maybe he bent some steel, but rather he turns his horses, right? And then kurokoe lora secundo. Here, be careful about the use of secundo to mean here favorable rather than, say, on his second course or his second chariot. And then lora here are the reins. So he gives the reins. In other words, he lets his horses go at it. Overall, a fairly straightforward passage.